Hey, I know how it feels when you're standing in your garage or basement trying to decide whether that shiny new ice machine is going to sit there half empty or actually earn its keep. A few months ago, I was in the same spot, needed clear ice for cocktails, didn't want to babysit a portable bin, and definitely didn't want to blow the budget on something that would die the first time the temperature dipped. So I dug into the under-counter category and landed on the Maxx Ice MIM50P. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What sold me wasn't the £65 a day headline, it was the fact that the insulation is thick enough to run outdoors and the drain pump is built in so you don't have to snake a hose every cycle. If you're like me and your bar area is really just a folding table in the garage, that outdoor rating is a game changer. I set it up on a shelf against the wall, flipped the reversible door so it opens toward the kegerator, and haven't touched it since. No condensation on the floor, no compressor cycling on and off all night. The clear slab cubes are the real payoff here. They are not the cloudy bullet-style cubes you get from most built-ins, they are the kind you'd pay a premium for at a craft cocktail bar. I use them for everything from Negronis to just keeping a pitcher cold without watering it down. The size is inch squares, so they fit standard cube trays and cocktail glasses without having to hack them apart. Downside: if you're making crushed ice for snow cones or shaved cocktails, you'll still need a separate crusher. This machine only makes slabs. Storage is another place where the numbers tell only half the story. The unit holds 25 pounds internally, which sounds like a lot until you realize each slab weighs about 1.5 pounds. That's roughly 16 slabs maximum. If you're throwing a party and everyone wants ice every hour, you'll go through that in a couple of hours. The removable bin helps, but you're still refilling it manually. If you entertain often or run a small home bar, budget an extra cooler for backup, so you're not constantly shuffling slabs from freezer to bin. Energy use is where the Energy Star badge actually matters. I ran it next to my kegerator on the same 15-amp circuit, and didn't see a spike in the electric bill, something that can't be said for some of the cheaper countertop models that sound like jet engines. The UL and NSF certifications are nice if you ever want to use it in a semi-commercial setting, but honestly they are overkill for most home users. Still, it's reassuring when the unit is built to commercial standards and still fits under a standard counter. The reversible door is one of those small touches that saves a ton of frustration. My garage has a support beam right where the hinge would normally go, so I just flipped the door to the other side and mounted it without any extra drilling. The stainless finish hides fingerprints better than black plastic, and the blue LED lighting inside makes it easy to see the ice level at a glance, handy when you're carrying a six-pack in the other hand. Where this machine stumbles is noise and vibration. It's not loud, but it's not silent either. If you're setting it up in a finished living space or a bedroom closet, you'll notice the compressor hum during quiet hours. The drain pump is a plus, but it does add a faint gurgling sound when it cycles. If absolute silence is a must, look at a portable bin with a quiet compressor or a dual-hose portable AC-style unit instead. Another trade-off is the width. At 14.6 inches it's narrower than a standard kitchen drawer, but it's still deeper than most under-counter fridges. Make sure you have the clearance behind the unit for the drain line and power cord. Mine sticks out about 4 inches past the cabinet frame. If your space is tight, measure twice and bring a tape measure to the store. So who should buy this? If you're a home mixologist, a small caterer, or someone who just wants reliable clear ice without babysitting a portable, this is the machine to get. It handles outdoor temps, drains itself, and keeps the cubes crystal clear. Who should skip it? If you only need ice for occasional parties or you're tight on counter space, a smaller portable bin will save you money and hassle. Also, if you're dead set on crushed ice or super quiet operation, look elsewhere. Bottom line, the Maxx Ice MIM50P is built for people who actually use clear ice regularly and don't want to fuss with setup or maintenance. It's not the cheapest under-counter option, but the outdoor rating, drain pump, and Energy Star efficiency add up to real-world value. Check the link in the description if it sounds like the